Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading. It'll be the full Celtic cross. I need new energies and positive energies for coming in for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, those born in the zodiac sign of Pisces. Positive energies and new energies, hopefully, new energies. As you know, this may not resonate with all Pisces individuals. And at the end of this reading, I will give you a three-pile, three-card love reading that you can choose from. It seemed to be getting really popular online, and I thought I'd add it to the end of the regular readings for a lot of you. Someone wants to come out of taking a break. Did you take a break? Did someone take a break around you? That's what it's showing. Maybe someone needs to come out of taking a break, huh? Someone needs to get on top of things and start getting something done. They really need to take a stand with the Seven of Wands in the upright. What's crossing it is actually deciding to do it with the Two of Wands. It's like you're afraid to move forward sometimes. Like you know you need to do something, but you also have a safety net, you know. And I will clarify these with another deck. And I'll change the story up, so bear with me, you know. I'm just telling you what the possibilities of the meanings are, and then we clarify, and then I sum it up. But what's your goal? You got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I don't think... It's about stability. It's like overall stability. But this one's in reverse. I don't think you're wanting to reverse your fortune. I'm thinking you're going for it. Maybe you're trying to go for something that's more stable because in the past or right now it hasn't been. Yeah, you got the World card in reverse. So something isn't finished yet. And you need to take a stand. You need to decide to do something because it's like you took a break for a while. You know, you had to step back a little. In the past, you feel like you didn't get your happily ever after with the Ten of Cups in reverse. Or somebody around you feels like they didn't get their happily ever after. You are coming out of feeling abandoned or betrayed. You will come out of feeling that way, you know, feeling like someone really hurt you. And you will start functioning again. But the key to that, what I'm seeing so far, is someone needs to make a decision to... you know, come out of, you know, hiding away in some way, you know. Possible future outcome, advice from the universe, is justice in reverse. Justice in reverse can be that someone feels like they didn't get justice, but it also could be that you want to deliver justice of an unjust situation that happened to you. You want to get what's coming to you, or give it to go after somebody that deserves what they deserve, you know. Yeah, someone on the outside kind of was bad luck to you with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Your hopes and fears, this is the Knight of Cups in the upright. This could be you, you know. Hoping to get your emotions in check, hoping to go towards love again for some of you, for friendships, and just basically getting, like I said, your emotions in check. It's a really good card. It's a good omen card, so it's a good thing to want. For some of you, others, you may be dealing with another water sign, you know. In the end, it has to do with a lover situation. It is in reverse, so it's with somebody in the end, someone you're in the outs with, someone you felt betrayed, that betrayed you. We'll find out more, because like I said, I could change the story up. So you are going to be dealing with a lover situation you've been on the outs with. Someone that possibly betrayed you, something of a karmic cycle that isn't finished, but the outside environment shows a Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and like I said, I got to find out what all that is. It could change up the story, like I said. So, the subject at hand is the Seven of Wands in the upright. What's crossing it is the Two of Wands. Someone needs to make a choice. Maybe someone else needs to decide to make a choice, you know, make a conscious decision, maybe to even commit in some way, or just to do something you want them to do. So the Seven of Wands, oops, yeah, someone feels like they didn't get their happily ever after again. That's what they're feeling. And so they can't move on from a situation yet. There's like you're waiting on something. But I also see you coming out of taking that break, that wait. So, stuff wants to come out. I'm going to let it. Getting on top of things. Collaboration, but you feel trapped by something. What do you feel trapped about? Because I see here, like I said, someone's not feeling like they got their happily ever after, and they need to make a decision. And the reason, but they're feeling trapped. Maybe that's why you haven't made a decision. Someone also wants you to collaborate with them, to work with them, or you want somebody to work with you. But I see a lot of trapped energy, and it's usually a mental energy. It's not like a physical entrapment. Maybe sometimes it is, but usually not. Now, your goal is the Ten of Pentacles. In reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse is also what crowns you, is what you're going through. You feel like you don't have your overall, stability. So Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I need 2 cards, please. Not too many pop-outs. Something wants to come out at you. Yeah, you want them to be happy, but you're having trouble moving on from a situation, or someone around you is with the 6 of Swords. So it's like you're trying to work for that Ten of Pentacles, but your energy is zapped. It's like your motivation is zapped, and you need to get that back on track. We'll see if you do, but it's a foundation. You got the World card. It is in reverse. You keep on thinking about the past, or somebody is thinking about you, about a karmic cycle, things that are still up in the air. Something needs to be addressed before you can move on to the next level in life. So the universe in reverse, the World card in reverse. Why are you there? 2 cards, please, for Pisces. 2 cards for Pisces. Page of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, something's not over yet. I'm not saying you're getting back with somebody. I'm not saying you're totally breaking up. What I'm saying is there's unresolved business here. And some people believe when this happens is that if you don't resolve it in this lifetime, you'll be picking it up again and doing it all over. So when I hear somebody says, oh, it's over and they're my soulmate, and we didn't get a chance to talk about this or that, and I'm like, well, you're going to, according to some religions, redo this, or belief systems. You're going to redo it again. So it's better to tie up loose ends here so you don't repeat it, and things can actually get better later. But I do see you dealing with the Page of Wands. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or messages that are kind of abrupt and short-tempered to you. That kind of leaves you emotional. But it has to do with unresolved issues. Someone has to tie up loose ends, whether you do or the person that you are dealing with. In the past, you feel like you didn't get your overall satisfaction or emotional satisfaction in whatever you were involved in. And that card came up twice, so it's definitely there where you were unhappy. You did not get what you were expecting. So the Ten of Cups in reverse in the past for Pisces. Why are you there? Why are you there? Someone's thinking about the past situations and the deceptions that came out with the Moon in reverse. Something came to light, and in the past you were thinking about, what can I do to make this better for me? With the Seven of Pentacles, what can I do to fix my situation? In the very near future, though, I should move these over. I just want enough room for the love readings in the end. We got the Ten of Swords. You are coming out of feeling, betrayed with the Ten of Swords in reverse. You're starting to feel a little bit better in the near future, but it's still there. You're still remembering it. So the Ten of Swords in reverse. Why are you there? For Pisces in the very near future. Why are you there? It's like you can't walk away. So you're kind of throwing yourself into work, or working on something, or just keeping yourself busy so you don't have to think about it. And that's why you're coming out of it, because you're just putting your mind elsewhere, because it's very hard for you to walk away from a situation. So you are thinking, I'll just keep myself busy. I'll work as hard as I can, because otherwise I'll think about the betrayals. And that's how you're overcoming it, by being busy. Now, possible future outcome and advice from the universe. Got the Justice in reverse. And I got to have 2 more cards for that. And I told you what it was all about, but it may tell us more. So 2 cards for the Justice in reverse. Why are you there? For Pisces. Possible future outcome and advice from the universe. Why are you there? Why are you there? The Emperor's New Growth. It's be careful about taking a leap of faith with somebody. Okay? Someone may try to return with the... they may try, okay? I'm not saying they are. You may try with them. They may try to resurrect a situation, and you're coming out of whatever happened, but If you do get involved with this person, again, whoever is going to make a proposition to you, say, let's take a leap of faith, is the universe is saying that justice could be done. You know, whether you deliver or they deliver it to you, and there'll be no growth if you jump into this. You know, take things slow. I'm not saying that you shouldn't get back with somebody. I'm saying the cards are saying you better take it slow. Just don't jump into it. You know, evaluate everything, because there's something more to someone who's coming towards you. They have a Wheel of Fortune reverse, so they may be coming back because something in their lives went wrong, and maybe they're going to come back to you or try to get your advice or try to get your help on a situation. In a way, they're kind of unlucky right now. So whoever you were dealing with is very unlucky in this situation, and they may bring you an unlucky situation. But maybe that's why the universe is saying take it slow, because there's more to meet the eye here. So the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, while you're there, coming towards Pisces, you know. That's what I'm calling for. I know, someone from the past, all right, someone that kind of brought you bad memories is coming towards you, the one that calls you the Ten of Swords energy, okay? Just letting you know, don't kill the messenger, okay? I'm going to do the 3-card love reading. I'll do 3 piles and you pick. But they're coming towards you because something happened in their lives. This is a person that hurt you, and you're not having fond memories of them with the 6 of Cups in reverse, but they're going to come to your way. I'm just, giving you the warning. You can, if you don't want to talk to them, don't answer the phone, don't answer the door, Now, your hopes and fears is the Knight of Cups. You're trying to get yourself together. You want better things. You want to offer your love to whoever deserves it. That's what you're thinking, because the Knight of Cups is in the upright, and I love the Knight of Cups. Everybody knows I love the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups in the upright, and the hopes and fears of Pisces while you're there. Or it could be also that you're hoping to somebody else. Yeah, you're trying to manifest what you're wanting. You're trying to manifest what you're wanting in life, and you may fear the King of Wands. Your hope is the Knight of Cups and the Magician, but your fear is the King of Wands. So I see the Knight of Cups manifesting what they're wanting, but they're not necessarily always wanting what the King of Wands has to offer. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I do not assign one sign to a court card. But this person is kind of short-tempered, and they're non-committal. Sometimes they're a little older. When I see a King of Wands, I see them as more mature. But, there's something not right about them, I'm just giving you fair warning, because what Tarot does, it helps us to see what happens ahead of time so we can, avoid it, or fix it, or embrace it. In the end, you're going to be dealing with this person, this Lover's in reverse. This partnership that kind of hurt you, and you're recovering, like I said, from that 10 of Swords. But the universe is saying injustice may happen if you let this person come back. I'm not saying, or be careful before you jump into something, very quickly. Take things slow if you decide to talk to this person. I don't know. I don't know if I would, especially if you're recovering. But that's me. It's your business. You do what you want. But the Lovers in reverse, I need 2 cards, and then we'll sum it up, and we'll do the 3-card love reading. While you're there, Lovers in reverse, while you're there. Yeah. This is what the cards are saying. This lover situation, you should end, because it is unlucky. We got Mercury retrograde coming up. I got to let you see all these, but I'm trying to get it where I can put the love card readings here. For some of you, I don't think you want this person back. This is for Pisces that do not want this again, but they may be coming around, because something is going wrong in their life, so they're going to, creep back in, or trying to, and say, feel sorry for me. And you're like, been that, done that, been there, I want to move on. The universe is saying, take this situation slow, because someone has a fake face, they're fake, I've been seeing that for a couple of the signs. But this person that is coming towards you, and for some of you, you could be doing this to somebody, and these cards can flip. They really can. But I am seeing that this situation is just unlucky, and you are starting to survive. You're throwing yourself into work. You're going for your happiness, even though it was tough. Someone else may say something to you that kind of upsets you, so be careful, because there's that King of Wands in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, a message in reverse that may leave things. But kind of weird, but I do understand there is a tie that needs to tie. Maybe you need to say what you have to say about injustice that was done and then cut it out. That's a better way of doing it. But if it's that bad where, safety and peace of mind always first, let the next life have it, And there you are again, the Knight of Cups. You survive this. And you may even find somebody. With the Knight of Cups is always a good omen. Someone always finds love and friendships and gifts and good fortune. So go for the Knight of Cups, even though this happens and a lot of people don't like this type of energy. But I got to tell you the truth. What kind of reader would I be if I didn't tell you what's coming up so you could change your situation for the better, But I'm going to give you a 3-card reading for love and relationships. Love reading and relationship reading. I need 3 piles. 3 cards, 3 piles. First pile, and whatever, you're drawn to, that's the pile you should pick. Sometimes people pick more than one because they feel that, they can't decide. So, pile number 1, I need 3 cards for the love reading. And I do not read these in reverse because, it's the type of cards they are. Plus, I do not fan them. I don't want to break them. They're like... I tried looking them up for a new card deck because these are kind of wearing out. $200. That's ridiculous. So I need 3 cards for the first pile. 3 cards for the first pile for love for Pisces. Please give me 3 cards. Something this person needs to know. This Pisces needs to know. Second pile, 3 cards for Pisces. 3 cards for Pisces for a love reading and relationship reading. Pile number 2, 3 cards, please. That one's about to break in half. 3 cards, please. 3 cards, please, for Pisces. The third pile, for those that choose the third pile for love, a love reading or relationship reading. 3 cards, please, for Pisces. Okay, I see Pisces working out on themselves, even though they got people that they don't want around them, okay? Got a good omen coming. I always saw that. Now, you may actually get married in the future if you flirt with somebody and express your love. And I'm not talking about this person. I mean, it could be this person if you let him in, but I don't see it happening, very well, working out. But I see here it says a wedding may occur, flirt, and express your love. So what are you going to do? The next person you may run into may be a type of Knight of Cups energy. It doesn't have to be your energy. Oh, and wish fulfillment right there, right next to it. So you may actually meet somebody else. So you may put an end to this situation so you can, start something else with somebody, because I see a lot of Pisces doing that. I know at least one that is thinking about doing that. Oh, it says pay attention to red flags. I've been seeing that a lot for a lot of the signs. But always pay attention to red flags when you meet somebody for section number 2. Could very well do with this reading, because sometimes this reading resonates with the cards, and sometimes I get a totally different reading. It says playfulness and romantic feelings. Yeah, someone's gonna express romantic feelings towards you and get real playful and tell you what they feel and stuff, but pay attention to the red flags. Not everybody is, like I said, someone may be wearing a mask, Someone may be wearing a mask. And pile number 3. I know it's kind of messy, but it's an accurate read. I mean, it's accurate and it's an honest reading. I don't pre-pick them, I don't like doing that. Oh, be careful of deceptions and codependency, that new love is coming. I said that. I think that's for all Pisces. New love is coming. So don't give in to the people that drag you down, because new love is coming. So be careful of codependency and deceptions for someone coming in, but new love is coming. So wait for the new one. Wait for new love. They're gonna say something to you about their luck being bad and try to make you feel sorry for them. That's what they're doing. But they got a mask on. They don't mean it. And like I said, these can be flipped, for a few of you. But this is your reading. I wish this was, a really good reading. I know a lot of people will probably get after me and say, oh, why did you tell us this? Because that's what the cards want you to know, so you can change the situation. It's an honest reading. You see me shuffle them. You see me put them before you. But this is all I got to say. Good things are coming for Pisces. This is your reading, and maybe I'll give you a bonus reading because I'd like to know more about this individual and why they're coming back, and maybe you guys will tell me more, okay? Bye.